We're going to be doing a nice little session gathering, doing some mining for our worker crates. Got to get into my gear. Thinking we're going to be doing some leveling, so I'm going to be worried about getting my leveling gear. +3, yes, okay. Wear my desert camo just for the desert debuff. Got my water, my anise tea, yes, and yes. Okay, I think I'm ready. Go ahead and buff up. I have enough of the energy just in case. Seafood crons, yes, we'll throw on that because we want as much experience as we can possibly get. Alright, here's my gathering mastery just in case you guys were wondering. Not too high considering I'm not using my tech, but let's go ahead and start this. Should be an easy little session here. So the goal of this is going to be to get enough of the materials together for worker crates. Not only that, but I also want to get some more of the yellow grade bottles made, so I need a lot of silver, or is that platinum? I can't remember which one, but the zinc will help with all of my brass and bronze crates. And yes, of course, I know, mob grinding will make more money and I'm losing more money doing the worker empire, but I personally find it enjoyable, and you should personally just find something that you find enjoyable in the game yourself. I don't want to have to keep clicking. Just want to be able to hit one button and just mine. Trying to get my gathering up a little bit higher though. Okay, so I have a good amount, and I have my maids already on standby just in case. Like I said, I'm not expecting any drops. This is mainly for, I guess, just the materials and the experience. And just in case you guys were wondering, here is the crystal preset that I am using for my gathering. Normally I would have that center one enabled, but I have my desert camo enabled right now. Make sure, yep, I have 28 butlers and maids ready. Although I could throw on my gathering gear and get the added experience. Back to gathering. Do a quick little test on how much experience I actually do get per little rock pile. Which isn't too bad. I should be able to hit Master 23 during this session. I'm not exactly sure. It might be close. Yeah, I was going to do Flamingo Blood, but because the new worker update came out and it's now a lot easier to go ahead and get your workers set up and constantly fed, I might as well go ahead, get some crates made, have my workers pumping out trade crates and everything constantly, and use that whole auto fed just to make sure. Go ahead and recover all my food from in here. Yeah, that should keep my workers going ahead and constantly popping out crates, which should in turn get me some money. I do have 10 steel and another crate being made, I want to say. Either that or my workers just stopped, but to give you guys a idea of what I am currently doing and why I'm out here instead of Flamingo Blood. I'm gonna go ahead and get more crates made up. Be a lot easier if I had all the materials already, but hey, that's why we're out here gathering and getting it all set up. Got them running on that, and then I should have Blish doing this, because apparently none of my workers are working right now. Now that they're all working, we can go ahead and get our materials back again. By the time I get done with all of this, I should have my workers going ahead and getting crates made up the whole entire week. Oop, buried trace. Do I have any keys? Yes, I do. Oh yeah. Yep, that's 2 of them. Yeah, not bad for, what is this, only like 12 minutes in. Even with my low mastery, I'm apparently still lucky enough to get a buried trace. 2 of them back to back. So I have faith in this session. I might be able to get some good amount of money. I mean, everything else can be sold or processed down. All of my rough gems will be made into coral, and then I'll eventually start getting my menace belt operation going. Eventually, I just don't have the contribution points, but also the fairy's breath should help with that. Get these and then turn back around. I don't think I'll have to change channels. I do know that there's someone already on Balanos 4, which is why I'm on 5. So hopefully these will respawn again. I just want the experience, so I'm choosing to go ahead and leave my camo alone. See, I still got 4 hours on my Villa buff. I do have all of my sub buffs active, my Kama's Blessing, Secret Book of the Old Moon, and Value Pack, so I get as much experience as I can. And I'm using the Treants tier, that extra plus 30%. these material crates are gonna pay off. I do suggest making your gatherer's costume and plus 4ing it. At least it gives plus 25% experience. I mean, plus 3 is okay. Don't get me wrong. It could still be used. It's just we're trying to get as much experience as we possibly can, and added plus 5 will help out. Oh, weight limit. That is one thing about using Agorist. It will eat up your weight, but it'll help go ahead and speed up how long you're out here, which for me, because I'm trying to be out here as long as I can be, it's not too bad. I wish I had more weight though. Just in case you guys don't know, if you guys have continuous care and exhaustible well, it'll go ahead and pop any of your purified water that you need, and it'll go ahead and renew any buffs that you had previously popped and expired or whatever, as long as you go ahead and set it up. Now that my weight limit is coming to a head, I'll send all of my ore that I can out, reduce some of that weight there. Then I'm gonna go ahead and throw in more heavier weight into my central, so that way I can go ahead and switch off between sending them to the warehouse and the storage as I go. I'm getting some good Caphras for having low mastery. Kind of curious on how many Fairy's Breath it's gonna take me to go ahead and level up, but I should have a good stack in one of my storages. I want to say Wisdom Tree. Barely getting experience. That's okay, I expected that. With how long it takes to actually get to Guru, I wasn't expecting to hit that shit right then and there. Especially like a day. This is gonna be a weekly endeavor, I can see it now. But again, anyone that was hoping to see flamingos and how they were gathered, I do apologize. I will eventually get to that. It's just with all these new updates and everything, like for the workers and all, I want to get my worker empire back up and running. I want to get them, you know, pumping out crates on a daily. Especially like if I can be AFK, put my food in the family bag and have my workers instantly fed while I'm not present. That is a feature that I am definitely going to want to use to the fullest, and it just so happens that I have 5 material workshops going at the moment. 5 material and 5 fish workshops going. I think that's all. Oh, and 1 woodworking. We all know that. That's Trent. Eventually, when I get my contribution points figured out and all saved up for more little nodes, I'll go ahead and get more workshops going. The zinc is going to be used for brass and bronze, which I should have a good amount of that already. I want to use well, clearly the copper is going to be used for the brass, but I'm thinking about jewelry crates. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to be worth doing. I know I'm going to be losing money out on just making them. If you're trying to do like a worker empire, I mean, you might as well go ahead and make them. If you're going out and gathering everything, buying your materials, I don't suggest making a jewelry crate. I don't suggest it. If you're trying to min-max, I don't suggest making anything other than your trash crates, and probably not even doing that, according to how everyone gets all upset. But for me, I'm thinking about making jewelry crates, trading them in. Ooh, hey look, 2 more buried traces. Yeah. Man, I'm getting lucky with that. I think I've made more money on just those traces than I have actually mining. And my weight's already starting to get maxed out again. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can find maybe 2 more buried traces. Make it a party, have 6 people. I wish they gave us the option to go ahead and store the chest. It would make some great content to have like a couple hundred of those buried traces just sitting around waiting. That, and if you don't have a key, you can go ahead and store it in your storage or character bound. That'd be a nice little addition. Or like have us be able to use the grave robber or goblin key, preferably both. Like I don't mind not being able to use the silver key. That's fine. But I think if I have like one of the other keys, like I should be able to use them since they're a lot rarer to find. All right, Starlight. Telling you, this is what I'm going to be using for all of my blackstone powder needs. Which, again, if you guys are trying to get your worker empire sustained and continuously going, okay, let's be real. If you guys are not trying to buy anything from the central market, the Starlight Veins are the perfect place to get all of your blackstone powder. It's a work in progress because I'm not exactly selling all of these. I am trying to make crates out of them, so I guess we'll just throw this all in the central and get a little, I guess, baseline there, or a total. and then we'll save everything else on me because it doesn't really weigh as much. That way I can show you guys how much the zinc, silver, gold, and platinum will make out here, along with all the rare drops too, just in case that's something that you guys are wanting. But this is a nice way to power level gathering if you need. Hey look, that is 6 buried traces. That's 6 of them back to back already. Okay, no, that's 5. And just as a reference, here is my mastery, so you have an idea of just how lucky that is. So I'm gonna make more of my money on sharps and hards, mainly sharps and hards out here. Hey, we've actually got one of those enhancement chests. I was thinking the event was done because I hadn't found one. Alright, with Agris enabled, wasn't that bad of an hour. Got 2 minutes left, but we're about to find out. I managed to get so far, which I do know I'm taking a cut out of the original 60 minutes because I kind of threw it into coupling. But it's alright, it's alright. With that little blunder aside, we're gonna go ahead and continue to throw them into the warehouse, and I can see how much I have there. Alright, we'll just go ahead and throw it in there now. For an hour so far, we have managed to gain almost 4k copper, almost 5k rough stone, almost 5 platinum. Yes. Oh, there's no more maids. Silver and platinum left. That's okay. We'll just continue going back out and gathering up more. Ooh, I'm using a lot of my energy. Yep, pop that, because I'm not trying to use all of my energy, just a good portion of it, which I'm thinking this is gonna go ahead and eat it all. There we go, another starlight, and my energy is slowly being drained. I have no more of those good ones. I do have a map just in case I have to hurry up, get everything to a storage, and then come right back. Though I have to give credit to my camel. My camel will travel quick enough for me to go to and from here, and probably Sam Bazaar. Oh, you gotta love how Shai can get stuck on anything because they're so tiny. Okay, so pop the tranced here, and then we'll switch out to our Khan's Heart. That should give me almost kind of a little bit more mastery. At this point, mastery is not going to matter. Coming up to a close on this gathering session. I did get a good amount of the gems and things, so I should be able to go ahead and start turning them into coral. Not all the coral will make money, but a good chunk of it will. Like the green, the white, and the yellow. Reds and blues, they're okay. They don't make as much, but that's for another day. And if I really wanted to, I can go ahead and turn them into other objects too to go ahead and increase the value. Yeah, so if you guys were looking for topaz, sapphires, emeralds, anything like that, Pilgrims is one of the best places for that, at least in my opinion. You can go to the secret caves, get lucky like that if someone hasn't already beat you to it, or if you can still remember where to find them. Or just take a nice chill 2-hour gathering session out here in Pilgrims Haven, throw on your Agris, have some good gathering mastery, and you can get a good amount of the rare drops and your little rough gems. Little added bonus. Nice Caphras though. Maybe if we go ahead and turn the dust. Oh, it's nighttime apparently. I do have to go mining around Valencia to get, I think it's either titanium or the vanadium out in Valencia. I'm gonna need them for my crates. I'm thinking this should make me at least 100 or 200 mil for my time out here. I'm lowballing it because of the sharps and hards, but don't worry, I'll break my calculator out and we'll get an exact total. I'm especially curious after all those buried traces and the starlight. Though starlight, I'm not going to be turning in starlight just yet. Yeah, there's only like 26 of them and it's not exactly worth it. I normally wait for either 200 or 300 of them before I turn them in. If you need the powder, that's your go-to. Rough stone and blackstone powder. And everyone has a hedgehog named Sonic. If you didn't name your hedgehog Sonic, there's a problem. Our session should be coming to an end soon. We'll go ahead, do a quick little price check, find out how much everything is worth. I don't think I'm going to be posting any of the rough gems, so hopefully I should have enough storage maids to go ahead and throw in all of the ore, rough stone, and rare drops that I did get, so I don't have to actually travel or teleport. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm prepared for it. It's just, if I can save my map for something else, I would rather preferably go ahead and do that. Yep, and we are exactly less than half of our agris left, which isn't so bad. I can go ahead and finish that out. That's if I choose to. Alright, now that we have 30 seconds left, we'll go ahead and stop that there. And I don't think I can. Well, it looks like we'll have to go ahead and teleport. Yeah, we'll go to Shakatu. We can teleport there because I do know that I can access the warehouse from there. So it's all about just getting everything thrown in and listing from there and then teleporting back and then go ahead and burn out all of my energy from there, which I'm thinking I'll probably do. Make these up real fast and then we will start listing everything. That wasn't too bad. Definitely could have been better. Let's see how much all of this will start selling for. Okay, after 2 hours of gathering out in Pilgrims. Okay, so rough stone is 260 mil. The zinc will go for a low 34 mil. 34.5 mil. We'll just round it out like that. Copper, obviously it's gonna be like extremely cheap. That's exactly why I said we will make more money with the other ore if we get enough. Copper ore will sell for 10.6 mil. Iron ore, another little less ore. Iron ore is gonna make 2.5 mil, which is exactly why I'm gonna make them into steel. Silver ore will make 14.5 mil. Again, there wasn't a lot there. I mean, 1,000. It's still more than I normally would have. Let's be real. I go through it a lot. And all right, gold ore will make 18.2 mil. Platinum makes 17.2 mil. Not too bad. Like I said, I'm curious on how much all of this is gonna come out to. All right, now for the rare drops, black gem fragments. 19.8. Okay. Sharps will make me about 148 million, but still a huge chunk of my money. And then the hards will make me 104 mil. My Caphras will make me 126 mil. Not bad at all for 2 hours in Pilgrims Haven. Let's add this all together. Alright, so in total, I was able to make about 756 mil. Almost at the 1 billion mark, but not quite. If you need a quick way to hurry up and make some money and still get the materials together for those worker empires, heading out to Pilgrims Haven is like the best bet for you. And personally, I wish I would go out there a lot more. There we go. And I'm able to go ahead and try to enhance this this chest piece. +3, got 30%. All right, after failing all those pieces of gear, let's see if we can do it. Here goes nothing. Failed, but that's okay. That just gives me more fail stacks. Wasn't too bad of a gathering session out here. We did make plus 700 mil. It was a fruitful endeavor, if I do say so myself. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to go ahead and follow. I do make content on YouTube, all that good shit, so you can not miss out on any new videos that come out. Don't forget, new season is here, so get that new season character made and leveled. We got some nice little rewards going on. And don't forget, new regions coming out, so I plan on making a huge amount of content on it and streaming hopefully as much as I can for that. But take care.